and it's official. Of course, you know what's going to happen. Like last week, your side will be black, and I'll be there. I don't know why it does that. I look like a total dick.
No. Sorry, I was carrying on looking through these things, but I think we've got quite a few here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, my love, what have you been doing today?
Well, I went to the beach for a little while, but I was exhausted. And saw a Chuck out there. My friend Chuck.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, it's good to see you. Good to see you out again. Yeah, out and about." I said, "Yeah, I gotta once again get back to normal. I'm still having a hard time eating anything. And I still have the night sweats from the anesthesia detox. I thought I had gotten over it, and then it came back. Apparently, this pocket of anesthesia decided it was going to come back. And when you're going through, anesthesia detox, when you can smell it, you can actually smell when you exhale and you're about ready to inhale, you can smell that anesthesia.
Yeah. Never had it before. Yeah. No, I've never experienced it.
I just lit a candle, and it smells really good. My sister Tara, who's coming down to visit me on Monday, she bought this for me, and it's got this patented wick that it has a fragrance and crackles. The wick itself crackles.
Oh, we've got those here. Rhea loves them. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it's pretty cool. So.
Yeah. Let's get my fan. It's just down there on the floor, but I've got to turn my camera off just quick, so I'll be back.
Okay. So how is everyone today? Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Gregg and Allie Live. Today is April 11th. Days are going by quickly. If you haven't already, check out In5D.com. I just posted an article there today, and I'll show you a little of the video. But it's called the article itself is called "Shocking Chimera Video Surfaces, Half Human, Half Pig." And you're about to have your mind blown when you see this video. So, quick shout out to everyone that's joining us. Hi, Tracy from Ohio, and Lori, Victoria. Hello, Dorinda. Anastasia is yucky thing. Oh, anesthesia. Yeah, is yucky thing, and I feel bad for you. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Concha. Tammy says, "Beautiful, Allie," and Greg. You didn't even say Greg. It's just beautiful, Allie.
No.
I didn't even get it.
You're gorgeous, sexy, lovely man.
Oh, it says you. Oh, yeah. I got a hey. Hey, Greg.
I'm the most important person. That's what I think.
That's right. Beautiful, Allie. Greg. Hi, Vera. Thanks for joining us. Hello to Rhonda.
Vera. Oh, look, Vera. I found the mug. Woo. It's a Benji.
Yeah. The Chimera bug. Yeah. Hey, Desley.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm going to play that video in a second here. Hi, Desley from Australia. Wow. Years ago, I did a course called Body Electronics and the Anesthetics. I think anesthesia. came out of me with people in the class vomiting in buckets. Wow. There's our star sister, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
How are you? See, Tammy's going women power. Ugh.
Women
Tracy says,
empowerment.
yeah. Oh my God, half pig, half human. They're playing God, and there are consequences. Exactly.
Yeah.
John says you're gorgeous.
Oh, thank
I,
you. He's talking
I
about
can't.
you, darling, I think.
I can't disagree with him. Hi, Tamara. Thank you. Tamara. Tamara.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh,
Good.
good. Yeah, yeah. My Rhea did all my cupboards and the kitchen out. So yeah. And she found the mug. Well, when she was doing the cupboards out, I said, "Can you find a mug, a Benji mug?"
Did you find the 3 that you broke of mine?
There's
Or threw away?
one here that's broken.
I'm teasing. How was your day?
Yeah, good. Yeah, Rhea came over, did some housework for me. Thank you, Rhea. It looks amazing. We went through some bits and pieces about the community fair that we're doing together, going over some of that. And then I went over to Mum's for a bit of dinner and quickly then came back here. Yeah.
What did you have for dinner there?
Left over yesterday, so it's bubble and squeak.
Explain that for our American friends.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what that is, it is so it's the vegetables, potatoes, meat, and it is mashed together, and then it is fried. So it's then fried off.
Surprisingly, but not surprisingly, my mother knew what it was when I told her about it after you told me. But my mom has 2 master's degrees in culinary arts, so it wasn't that surprising. It surprised me, but it wasn't that surprising. She never made it for us, though. We'll put it that way.
Well, you would need it anyway, unless it was runner beans, carrots, and sweet corn. You wouldn't have eaten it.
No. Bubbles and squeak. Okay. Hi, Mom. Speaking of which,
yeah,
we know you're watching.
Yeah, she'll be watching tomorrow, not now.
No.
Oh my God, we had fun and games with her fish.
With her
so
fish.
Anyway, she's got these goldfish. No, they're not goldfish. They're like little guppy fish.
Okay.
She got for her birthday from the girls.
They multiply quickly.
We've got all males apparently. They were selling them all males. Although one's showing a lot of interest to another, won't leave it alone. So, not sure. So anyway, she put in this block. It was like a crystal, and she's put it in the tank to hold down some weed that she's got in there. And I looked at it and I said, "Mum, are you sure that is rose quartz? Because if it's Himalayan salt, it's not going to be good for the fish at all." So anyway, we took that out. And of course, when I was going to clean it out for her, and she was in lots of pain and lots of, her stomach was upset. And so I went home anyway, got this panicked phone call saying that one of the fish, she was trying to clean them out. One of the fish did a kamikaze flip, went down the back of the cooker. She then had to pull the cooker out as quickly as she possibly could to try and save this fish, which she did. And yeah, she said, "I can't have these fish anymore. That's it." And I said, "Mum, you'll be thinking different about it tomorrow." No, that's it. You don't realise, Ali. So she's having this complete panic attack because, the fish tank's too much for her, even though most of the time it's absolutely fine. But, she just feels guilty because she thought it was rose quartz she was putting in there.
And then she flushed the fish down the toilet.
No. No, they're all okay. They're fine. But it was, yeah, poor love. It was because she was in pain already and trying to clean the fish tank out. And it's only a little fish tank, but yeah. So let's say hi. Who have we got? I don't know how far you got. Amanda. Hi, Amanda. And Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Are you the Tracy that ordered?
Yeah.
You ordered something. It was like you wanted me to pick for you. Is that the Tracy? Because I just sent it off. Hope you like it. Oh, so sounds yummy. Yeah. If you like vegetables, it does sound yummy. Ali, do I need to get in touch with you? Do you have a message for me? That is a fake account. I'm really sorry. There's 3 of them. So if you get a second message, can you just keep reporting them? Because you might have reported one, but there is another one, and Gregg's been got at as well. So we're very popular at the moment with the hackers. So yes, very sorry, it isn't us. I wouldn't contact you like that. Yeah.
No, we respect your privacy. Everyone that's watching,
wouldn't do it.
Hi to Brian. Thank you for joining us. I'm so bad. Yeah, I am. I admit it. Let's check out that video. I want to show people that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is interesting. That picture. This is why we make funny faces before the video. So because it takes a screenshot of the first face you're making as soon as it records, and that's what you're going to see on Facebook. So we just make these silly faces from time to time. But the last couple times, Allie's screen was black, so it was just me. I was just like hoping that she'd be on here with me, my partner in crime, my forever love, and my inner child, my inner child's best friend. So yeah, that's great. But yeah, here's the article: shocking chimera video surfaces, half human, half pig. You can find this on In5D.com. All right, so get ready, folks. Check this out. Okay.
Poor little thing. Poor little thing.
I mean, if it's half human, doesn't it have rights?
Yeah, and also, what is it thinking?
Exactly.
What is it thinking? Is it in pain?
Yeah. Look at the tongue sticking out.
It's like it's gasping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. It's very, very sad.
Yeah.
Well, this says what this does is it's another white hat exposure. It's getting us used to what is going to be coming out. That's what I think. All these things, it's like exposure.
But the question, there's so many ethics questions on this.
Yeah.
That last article that was posted on there, it said that, you know, there was the first hybrid embryo. This was back in 2017. That was 6 years ago that article was posted. Wow. How long, you know, if we're just hearing about it then, how long has this been going on before then? Because we're the last to know everything. And chances are it's been going on for many, many, many years beforehand. How far back do you think that goes? And I'll put that out there to everyone. How far back do you think the cloning and hybridization has been going on, the chimera kind of stuff.
I think they've been experimenting since the Nazis. I don't think they've stopped. I think the Nazis have just opened up more and more labs, and they're just free reign. They've got all the money in the world being chucked at them. That's what I feel.
You know, I've told this story in the past, and I'm not proud of it, but you know, one of my past lives, I had 2 past lives in Atlantis. And in the first one, I was a sculptor and I was an artist, and I made beautiful, beautiful works of art. But in the second one, we were together in that second one.
Yeah.
And I was I was a scientist in charge of the genetic modification of plants, animals, and insects. And I was making hideous creatures. And as Atlantis was sinking, I was drowning. I remember drowning and seeing these hideous creatures that I created. And I was telling myself, we can't let this happen again.
Yeah.
And I said that to myself over and over as I was drowning. It's happening, folks.
Yeah. But we are exposing it. You know, that's what we came back here for, is to work on the other side of things and to expose what they're doing, you know, because more exposure means, you know, people, you know, what the darker side want is for us to find that, you know, awful, and then, you know, they talk themselves, oh, we need it, because when you read the article, it's like, well, we need it because we're trying to grow organs within the body of that hybrid so that it would help mankind. You know, they're trying to make it normal out there, and that's what the dark side want. They want us to, that all to become normal. Just, you know, think what the world will be if they get away with all of that. And so, you know, the more people that can actually expose it and talk about it, you know, it's no good saying, oh, it's too upsetting, I can't talk about it. Somebody's got to. It's like the children, when people say, I can't cope with talking about the children. Unfortunately, someone's got to speak about the children, because no one else can. If it was your child, you'd want people to be talking about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mommy, I'm a soapbox.
No, you're 100% correct, my love. I agree with Rhonda. How long has this been going on? Since the birth of humanity. And the reason I agree with you, Rhonda, is because it's the Anunnaki. They started doing this. It's matter, you know, they went through 3 different iterations of the human, and the last one was called the Adama race. And that's where you get the Adam and Eve, Adama, the Adama race. That was Adam and Eve, and that's where we got many of, you know, humans that you know today. So yeah, how far does it go back? Since the beginning of mankind? Yeah.
1 minute, my love.
Okay.
1 minute.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, I totally agree on that. That's a great answer. Yeah. Before World War II, definitely. We were, yes, yeah, we were the original hybrid species. Yeah. Cloning in the 1920s or before. Yeah. Hi, LA Love a Girl. Welcome back to our show. You're one of our regulars here. We definitely cannot let this happen again. Hello, Malia. Yeah, I know. And that little thing can't help. It's what it looks like, you know? It's just so sad. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I had to, you know, I brought that up on In5D. I kind of weighed back and forth. Should I post it? Should I not? But yeah, people need to be aware, like what Allie was just saying. People need to be aware of what's going on. And Allie and I are not the kind to bury our heads in the sand. When things like this are occurring, we're going to talk about it. So, and many of you are in the same boat as us. What I call people like you and me and Allie, galactic warriors. And in that article, I talk about that. Where Oh, no, I don't. There's another, I'm working on another article that I mentioned, and that's coming up shortly. That'll be probably tomorrow about the occult in Hollywood. But like I said, many of us are the galactic warriors, and this is what we do. We stand up for humanity. Someone's got to, right? We all can't be complacent and bury our heads in the sand, or even holding space. I love everybody that's holding space and not even getting into this, because you're doing an important job while we go in and do the dirty work, and as galactic warriors, they seek out those of the light. And if you're being targeted, Lord knows I have, and so has Allie. If you've been targeted, it's because of your light. Your light is shining so bright, and it's pissing them off.
Especially that they can't get us down,
Especially, yeah.
I mean, you've been really poorly, darling. Do you want to tell everybody? Because I've only mentioned a few little things.
Yeah. Almost didn't come on tonight. God, that's some, I don't know. Sarah Randall was talking about it. She said that there's some kind of virus or flu going on here in Sarasota. And whatever it is I have, nothing tastes good. Everything is nauseating. I haven't thrown up yet. And it's not like I feel horrible, except for the nausea part. But it's constantly feeling nauseous and not being able to eat. I've lost quite a bit of weight, which is good because I've been trying to get under 200 pounds, and I'm down to like 218. So I only have like 18 more pounds to go. So it's basically knocked me out. I've been tired, and on top of the anesthesia, I told Allie I just woke up from a nap before this. Before we came on air, and I'm exhausted. I'm totally exhausted, and I'm hoping to make it through global predictions. We'll see, but if not, Allie said she'll take over. So
I gotcha.
But the thing is, and Allie and I are so much alike. We don't want you to know, like when Allie won't tell you she's in pain, but you'll see her rocking and she's in pain, and she still has that smile on her face. I didn't want people to know. And I totally get why Allie does that, because she doesn't want people to pity her. And I tell her, you're silly, because people want to help you. People want to send you positive, loving, healing energy.
But if I told people how many times a day I needed healing, it would be boring.
We don't care.
I know, but I can't do it, and I won't do it. I don't want to. It's like making it, accentuating it, and I don't want to be the victim all the time. I'm a bright, cheerful lady, and yeah, I get pain, but I want to carry on.
And I get what you're saying. I do.
You do the same.
I do, but I'm thinking for you, it should be different. Everybody should send you energy every day, whenever you need it.
That doesn't work my way, not your way, does it?
I hate asking anyone for anything. So, I really didn't put it out there about, not feeling well.
I said I would, but I knew it before. I didn't even need to tell it. I didn't even need to ask him, because I knew. Sometimes we just have to kind of just get on with it, and just hope it goes away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it has, hopefully. I mean, have you eaten anything today?
I mean, I haven't eaten anything. 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 I mean, I haven't eaten anyth I had a little chicken, like a chicken cutlet, and some watermelon. I bought a watermelon at Walmart neighborhood grocery. It was so good. Oh, it's the first watermelons of the year are coming out here in Florida. And I bought my first one of the year. It was so sweet. Oh, it's delicious. Yeah. So I had some of that. And I made some. It's still cooking right now. It takes a while. But I'm making French onion soup. I was craving French onion soup.
Nice.
And it takes a while
That's nice.
because you got to caramelize the onions, and I slow cook them to caramelize. It takes several hours just to do that, and then you put it in a slow cooker and cook it for another 6 hours. So it's not going to be done until we're done with global predictions. So hopefully
Yeah.
I'll be hungry enough to eat some of that, but I really haven't eaten much today.
When you do
I'm not,
psychic work, you get hungry.
yeah.
Yeah. Have they been spraying chemicals? Have been many chemtrails before you
Yeah.
got poorly?
Well, it's happening everywhere. I've seen like heavy chemtrail spraying from people reporting in the UK.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. But I just wonder whether or not this is making people nauseous and it's making people poorly. That's what I think.
Well, there's a video I posted on the In5D Telegram page, and I highly recommend, if you're not on there, go on there, because there's so much stuff that I can post on there that I can't post on Facebook. And I'm trying to find this one video.
You can on our Facebook Messenger. We've got a Truthers page. If anybody does want me to add them on there, Greg would love to see some of that on the Truthers page.
Okay, all right.
Because you know they don't mind if you put it on there. They don't take that away.
Okay, I'm still scrolling on. Well, let me do this real quick.
Not heard of that.
This is the link to the. I'll post this in the chat. This is the link to the In5D Telegram page. So please join us on there.
Yeah. Oh, we're really behind on messages.
I'm sure that happens.
We'll catch up with you all soon, promise.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love all your comments. We love it. Interactive.
I can't find it. Anyway, here's something interesting too that popped up in the news. It's the last thing I posted on the In5D Telegram page. And what I was trying to find beforehand, there's this guy that takes, I don't know, like a credit card, and he scrapes it up against a window, and he holds a paper underneath there, and this black stuff falls down, and it's called Saharan smart dust. Oh, I think I posted that on my BitChute channel.
Oh.
Yeah, and I haven't posted it yet to. Is it there? Yeah, here it is.
Has my hair grown since yesterday? I've got this miracle hair growth stuff that it's amazing. But I might chop it off again tomorrow.
What they're saying about the Sahara dust that this guy got off the window. Here, let me just do this real quick. Yeah, it looks much longer. You're such a dork. Okay, so this is the video. Let's see. I can probably. You can see he's got this credit card and a piece of paper underneath, and he's scraping, right? And he's collecting this stuff. And what he ends up doing, he takes a magnet. He's got a magnet in his hand. Watch what happens. This is probably shit that they're putting in chemtrails and that people are breathing in.
It's metallic. It's metal.
Yep. Well, so is the barium sulfate, aluminum. They're metals in the chemtrails, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what he found is that this is called Sahara dust, small radioactive, magnetic, and sharp metals, which cause micro cracks in the lungs, veins, and leads up to a stroke. When turning on 5G, the electromagnetic waves will burn us from within. That's what they're saying.
Wow. And it's also in the things, isn't it? It's in those as well.
Oh, wouldn't surprise me. I'm going to post that video on the Telegram, In5D Telegram page.
Yeah, right. Please let us know, anybody, and just let us know. Contact me on Facebook and say, can you add me to the Truther messenger group? Okay, so if you feel as if you're alone, kind of, with all this information, you want to share, relevant information, please do. Linda, lovely Linda Winger, she's on there. So, you just let us know, okay? You don't have to be alone, because obviously some people don't have Telegram, don't have BitChute, okay? But obviously that's the best place is Telegram and BitChute. But if you don't have that, you've only got Facebook, yeah?
Now, this is really, really interesting. This is the next to last thing.
Oh my God, hasn't she aged? Wow.
Hillary Clinton endorses, Hillary's a Democrat, and she's endorsing Republican Ron DeSantis.
Really?
What actual F? This is for entertainment purposes only, folks. Our disclaimer. But yeah, she's fully supporting Ron DeSantis. So it makes you wonder, and I'll put this out there once again for everyone watching, is Ron DeSantis deep state?
And Soros is also funding him too.
Or, yeah, is this a ploy by the left to make us think that he's got the support of Soros and Hillary Clinton?
Maybe that's something we need to ask later.
DeSantis has done so much good work for us here in Florida. As governor, we love the job he's done. But if Hillary's supporting him and endorsing him, what does she know that we don't? And is he doing what he's doing to set us up for the great fall? See, Coxine's saying, yeah, he's deep state.
Is it the same DeSantis? I think we need to ask, because I feel that there may have been a swap or a change. He's not doing it. You see, if celebrities don't do as they're told, if they don't get into the club, then they're swapped over. Or they have an attachment that is linked with kind of reptilian or negative entities, so that they're working for them. So it could be that they got to him.
Yeah, could well be. Bella's saying, I'm guessing they're doing it against Trump. They're so scared of Trump, it's nuts. Yeah, I agree with that. Sarah's saying, watch out with DeSantis.
Yeah.
I can't argue with the job he's done. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. I don't feel as if it's the original. I feel that, like you said, the job that he's done in the beginning, that was DeSantis. But this other one is different, I think.
We can look into that. definitely, because what he's done up until now, it's been fantastic.
Mm.
Yeah. That sound is Allie's fan.
I'm sorry, Starlight. I really am sorry. It's the fan on my computer. It will go off in a bit, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to change it.
It's actually not loud today. We're not hearing the tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Unless it's this fan. Listen, is it?
It could be. Yeah, that's it.
Hold on, let me turn it off.
I shut my fan off too.
Is that noisy?
No, can't hear it at all.
What about now?
Yep.
You can hear it?
Yep.
Bad?
No, not bad at all. Leave it on.
Well, at the moment, I don't need it on, but I might have to in a minute.
Shannon's saying that Bill and Ron are both Skull and Bones. I didn't know that Ron was Skull and Bones.
Ron DeSantis, that doesn't feel right to me. I wonder.
Yeah.
We'll have a little look into that. Mm.
Hi, Backwoods PNW, who says, it blows my mind there's so much bad people in this world, and maybe they're reptilian after all. It wouldn't surprise me if they have reptilian connections, or their overlords are reptilians, or they are perhaps reptilians themselves.
They have attachments. April, what's her name? Elizabeth April had a very interesting, it was back in 2020, and she did a video on the reptilians. And basically she said that back in the day, in the beginning, she told the story of reptilians, that they were actually here first. And they were, because they did such bad things, the Council of Elders, or whatever they're called, the Galactic Council, they came down and said, you're not to do this anymore. This goes against all regulations, what you're doing to these human beings.
Wait a minute. Wait. You said they were here first. So they were exiled to this planet before humanity was here?
No, they were here, and they made us. Or that, not they made us. They were controlling the human race.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I don't know about that bit. I really don't know. But the rest of it, this is important. So what they said was, because they were what they were doing, they said that they had to go underground or get off the planet. They weren't to be seen anymore. And the way that they carried on trying to take control was that anybody with a certain bloodline, they were able to attach their energy to, and then manipulate them like a puppet, being able to manipulate. And they could only do it usually with that certain bloodline. But then they realized that if the person was quite 3D, materialistic, power hungry, controlling, like the reptilian brain energy, they were also able to attach themselves to them, which they're still doing to this day. So think about politicians, think about power hungry police officers, or power hungry anyone who's in, that makes absolute sense to me, where someone can be really good, but then all of a sudden they switch. And so we've got to keep the vibrational energy up as high as possible. It's not gonna, they're not going to be interested in it, the likes of us, because we're on to a higher vibrational energy. But Ron DeSantis could have had a bad mindset, wanting to be president, over Trump, wanting, Trump and him haven't seen eye to eye. So all of a sudden he starts getting, wanting to get power and everything. And at that point, they were able to then attach to him, because his energy dropped into kind of like a greed energy. I'm just saying, I'm not picking that up at all. I'm just giving it a thought. So I didn't agree with all of what she was saying, but I felt that was quite right. that they can attach not only to the certain bloodlines, but they can, like the royalty bloodlines, but they can actually attach themselves to very 3D people.
I've got a video, and I'm gonna post it in the chat for everyone, and it's going to answer a question or a comment that somebody just posted. Because I firmly believe in this. Okay, so here's the video. I just posted the link. You should, well, it should be coming up here in a second. There it is. Okay. And then there's a comment I want to talk about. And it's from Starlight. And hi, Starlight, and thank you for the comment. I'm sorry, but I don't believe that we can fix the government through the government's way of doing things, which is through elections. I could not agree with you more. In this link that I posted of the video, I talk about suggestions of what we can do to change and fix all the problems that are going on. And I encourage everyone to work together and come together with ideas to solve all these issues. One of the things I suggested in this video was to get rid of all governments and replace them with a council of elders. These council of elders, their only job is to work in humanity's best interest. That's it. We can vote on them every week, every month. And all they have to do is say, I did this, this, and this for humanity's best, or I've been continuing to work on this one project for free energy, and we've gotten this far on it so far. That's all they got to do.
Yeah,
I would volunteer to do that job, to be on the Council of Elders for free. I would, and I'm sure many of you would join me on that.
mm-hmm.
That's all we need. You know, when everybody's working together for a common cause,
Yep.
in humanity's best interests like that, it would change the world instantaneously.
Always a giving, always a thinking of others, you know.
Yeah.
Not that you're not thinking of yourself, but if you're always giving and then the next person's giving, that's how it should be in a relationship. I'm so lucky and grateful that we have that. It's like you're always thinking about what I need, I'm thinking about what you need, you know, and nobody wants to upset the other. It's like we're matching.
Yeah.
Again. And I've got purple cloth behind me. I just just want to say. Anyway, so yeah.
Look, a butterfly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would solve a lot of issues if we had a council of elders that, like I said, their only job is to work in humanity's best interests. That's it.
Yeah. And if they didn't do their job, if any of them were seen not to be doing their job or were getting corrupt in any way, we could actually have a vote of no confidence for them. But we have written, we've tuned into the future and what we're seeing going to be happening in the future. We've got our predictions. So don't forget to have a look at the predictions show on New Year's Eve. And I think there's about 80 odd predictions there. For you to watch.
Linda says, I like Allie's fan sound, like the Wheel of Fortune.
No,
it's ticking right now. We're getting the tick, 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 tick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Starlight's asking if you have fibromyalgia.
My doctor said I probably have. My mum's got it. I probably have. But what's the point of having that diagnosis? Because at the end of the day, they'd be treating me no different than they do now with just drugs. Go away, here's painkillers, just deal with it. Mm-hmm. And then they make you feel guilty for taking painkillers. And then it goes round and round and round and round in circles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Do I remember Dr. Elting? Yeah, I do. I did not know he was a bonesman, though.
No, I didn't know. I'm not feeling the skull and bones for some reason. I think that would have come out. Do you not think that would have come out already? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not saying no, because obviously somebody said that he was in that. I don't know for sure without looking up bits and pieces.
Hi, Terry. Thank you for the comment.
Hi, Terry.
The Vatican is the hub of worship of the
Oh
reptilian
yeah.
race. See,
Oh yeah.
Terry, you and I have to get together for an interview here on In5D. You going to be ready soon sometime? She's a bigger introvert than I
Shy,
am.
isn't she?
Yeah. So, but yeah, and you know what about, they say that, what, have you seen that one picture of some hall that is owned by the
It's a
Vatican?
serpent, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And then if you look at the history of the Pope's mitre, that hat that, it goes up like this and that goes in like that, like a V shape on top. It's, the mitre. It's actually, it represents the fish people, the Dogon, fish people,
Hmm.
who they've worshipped as well. So and you know that the the Vatican has the world's most powerful telescope in Arizona, and its
Yeah.
acronym is called Lucifer.
Yep.
Why would the Vatican have the world's most powerful telescope, and what is it that they're looking for?
And they haven't exactly got a sense of humor by calling it Lucifer. They're not known for their sense of humor, so it's definitely not to do with sense of humor. It's to do with the energy of it.
Everything is upside down and backwards. If you
We
think
need
the
to look at the
Vatican,
Pope's health.
if you think the Vatican is about love and helping humanity, they're not, and most of you already know that. Um,
To have that much have that much riches, and to not help the homeless, to not do something about it, and to charge people so much money, um, you know, to do anything at all, that's not spiritual.
there should be no starvation and homelessness if
No,
they
there won't be
did,
in the future.
if and they have all this money that where they could end it for everyone.
They could. Yep. Same as the Queen, same as the royal family. The jewels in their crowns would cover it. Would cover a lot. It's like, just what's the point of it all?
Laughing about that loin chop video you shared. This woman thought loin chops were lion chops. She wasn't reading it correctly. She's getting all pissed off. She's doing like this selfie in the grocery store, but she just couldn't read.
Bless her.
Yeah.
But you see, when we're kind of like saying and pointing out all the things that are, bad, we're all, we do believe that this is getting better, and we need you to do that, because we are creating our future with our thought patterns. So you cannot stay on that negative. You have to give it that switch it to the positive, end the thought pattern of that on a positive. Don't let it fester in that low energy.
I'd like to share this real quick, my love. This is something I posted a couple days ago. No, it was yesterday at 9:29 a.m. There was a poll. This poll was on MSN. On average, how much time do you spend with the following each day? Newspapers, the majority of the people don't read it at all.
Yeah.
Magazines, the majority of people don't read them at all. This tells us that people are waking up.
Yep.
An interesting poll on mainstream media. Out of nearly 176,000 people polled, over 50% of them don't read the newspaper or magazines. What does that tell us? These forms of media can no longer be used against the majority of people. So despite what the talking heads are saying when trying to influence the masses, it's not being heard by anyone, although they want you to think they are. This is part of their illusion. We're winning, my friends. We are the news. Much love and light.
Absolutely the truth. Most people, in order to find out what's going on in the world, they switch on YouTube. That's it. They switch on YouTube.
Or other
They
channels that
don't,
haven't
you
been
know,
banned
and
by.
obviously the more awakened you are, you would switch on Telegram.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd switch on Telegram if you're really, really awake, obviously.
Yep.
You know, TikTok, you can get a lot of really amazing information from TikTok. It seems to be not filtered much.
Yeah.
You know,
I've had
so
TikTok reels go viral where they've gotten 80,000 views.
yeah.
Can't get that on Facebook or YouTube anymore.
No.
It's funny, yeah. The In5D YouTube channel's got like what, 42 million views? Not lately. They shadow banned the piss out of us.
Yeah.
Like many of you as well. So
Yeah.
it's not just us, it's all of us. Well, most of us.
It is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Shannon. I do love this colour. I need to get more tops in this colour. I like it. Yeah. Just reading some of your lovely comments, guys.
I'm pretty far back.
Me too.
I'm still
detoxifying. Well, that's what you're doing, really, aren't you? You have been detoxing because you've only been able to drink water and, you know.
The next thing, what I want to do, I'm not recommending this. I'm not telling anyone else to do this, but apparently they have, I can't even tell. I'm not going to talk about it here. I don't want to take that chance. But there's some kind of, I'll just say there's some kind of paste that they give to horses. And it contains an ingredient that eliminates parasites. And everybody's got the parasites, and you know, every once in a while, some people recommend doing a parasite cleanse. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Do you know, isn't it ridiculous that you can't even say certain words now? I mean, that is control. That is China. That's how it all started in China before it all started to get, you know, closed down and everything. So that is where it's headed, guys. If we don't get Trump back in.
I want to put this out there for everyone, and we'll see what you guys think. What's your impression of how time is? Do you think it's slow, or do you think it's moving really fast?
I think it changes per day. I really honestly do, for me.
I also want to put it out there. Are you having like slippages in time, or, you know, forgetting, not knowing what day it is, or going in and out of time?
Yeah, I forget what day it is. Absolutely. I'm, you know, like on Sundays when I do the astrology, it's like, is it really been a week? So weeks are going fast. Sometimes days are going slower.
Rob is saying that it's going fast. Yeah. Time's moving fast for Louise. Claudette, it's changing. Fast like a movie, Dolores. Fast on all counts. Look who we have here. Phil. Hi. Oh, he's on Facebook. Yeah. Good to see you, Phil. Time keeps slipping into the future. Not everyone's going to get that comment, Phil, but I got it immediately. It's a Steve, what's his name? Steve Miller song. Fly Like an Eagle.
Isn't this crystal pretty?
Is it tiger's eye? What is that?
Labradorite.
Oh, okay. Keep getting days where it seems to be going fast. It can be both, according to Linda.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
It was slow. Now it's fast.
Mm.
I knew Gregg would sing it. Did you know? But did you know I would sing it horribly? Probably. She knew that.
I love your voice.
Yeah, you love me no matter what. There's times
I
I've
do.
looked like total shit, and you're like with your love goggles on.
Yeah. Can't help it, love.
I'm the same way.
Yeah. I won't let you see me like that, though.
I have seen you like that.
Not, yeah, but that's still not as bad as it can be. No.
So yeah, Allie, the last few days, she the comment about her hair growing quickly was funny, but she's been wearing her hair without the extensions or anything, and she was having issues with her eyelashes, so she was going, and she was wearing just normal eyelashes, her regular eyelashes, and her regular hair, and she got so many comments about that.
People felt sorry for me. They just felt they better, sisterhood and stick together and things like that. So I do appreciate that. Yeah.
You're crazy. See? Thank you, Louise.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
We do. Yeah. You guys are all so awake and we love it. Absolutely love it.
Bella said you looked amazing for the weekly tarot, and she nailed so many.
Oh,
like everyone's. She nailed like everyone's horoscope. Libra's was fantastic. You said yours was fantastic for Pisces.
Yeah, it's going to be a good week this week.
Yeah. It's awesome when you get those kind of cards for everyone, right?
God, yeah. Yeah, I didn't have to try and do a double timeline to see if there was another timeline for any of them this week.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's horrible. Let's see if there's something else that we can do about that. Because sometimes you can. Sometimes it's like knowing the information. For instance, say if I'm seeing that there's going to be a big argument or family row or something like that coming up, and it's like, okay, so now you know that could be coming up, and if you tippy-toe around it, is there another timeline? So you can then reshuffle and have a look, and sometimes it's like, no, it's still going to be the same. You just got to go through that. It's a lesson you've got to learn. Or it bypasses it, and it's like you've learned your lesson. You're able to, the lesson will still be learnt, so it'll still be an accurate read, and the lesson will still be learnt, but you can learn it via someone else. So someone else will have the argument, and you'll be on the other side of it going, thank God that wasn't me.
Well, I wish I could have learned all the lessons from these operations and scars that I have from someone else, but I wouldn't want to put that. I wouldn't want to put that on anyone else either. So
no. Yeah, we sign up for this, and I don't understand why. But I will say that some of the things that are happening to the human race were not signed up for. This is where the hijacking comes in from the reptilian energies. And not all reptilians are bad. I'm going to say that. Not all of them are bad. But, that's what's going on. But a lot of them have gone. A lot of them have been cleared out already. So, yeah. Onwards and upwards, really.
So Allie and I both did something recently.
Don't tell them. That's disgusting. We can't tell them that.
All right. Moving onward. No, but we both got to that point in our lives where we said, you know what, spirit guides and guardian angels, you better step up your game or else you're all fired.
Yeah.
Personally, what I did, I surrendered, and then I had a long talk with my guides and angels, and then had another long talk this morning with them.
Yeah.
And then when I went to the beach, I had another one with them and magnified it. You use the water to magnify my
Yeah.
thoughts and energies and intentions, because I'm thinking, for all we've been through and for all we've done and given to humanity, neither one of us should be living in abject poverty.
No, absolutely not. And I advise you guys, if you're feeling like that, if you feel as if, your guides aren't supporting you, you can cut the contracts. You can cut the contracts. If there was a contract of poverty and you feel as if I've learned that lesson now, keep going over and over and over it, then say my contract is now, my financial poverty contract is now cancelled. I cancel, and you say it 3 times.
Well, my guides have 6 days left before I fire all of them. So the other day, I was telling Allie about this. I wanted to take my temperature, and I'm looking around for my thermometer. And all of a sudden in the bathroom, I hear something fall on the floor. It was on one of my shelves and it fell on the floor. So I'm thinking, okay, my guides are trying to get my attention. So I go in there and I find a thermometer. I'm thinking, okay, well, thank you. Now you're working for me. Well, that was an old thermometer that had a dead battery in it. It wasn't the one I was looking for. And I went into my bedroom and I looked around on my drawer, on the top of my drawers, and I found the thermometer that I was actually looking for. So I knew whoever was fucking with me in the bathroom isn't working for me. And I thought that was pretty crude. So I turned that thermometer on and it barely turned on because that battery needed to be replaced. So I went to the store and replaced it, and my temperature is okay. Despite all the shit that I'm feeling lately, at least my temperature is okay. But I realized that I needed to smudge my house because I'm not sure what entity was in the bathroom that knocked whatever it was that was on my shelf onto the floor to get my attention to go back in there. But I'm thinking it wasn't good. And if it was by my spirit guides, it was completely wrong information. They had me going on a wild goose chase. I didn't appreciate that. And if it was something negative, wanting me to go on a wild goose chase, why didn't my guides prevent that from happening to begin with? So I decided to smudge my house. And when I smudge, I light my smudge stick and I say, all negative entities are not welcome here. Only those of the highest vibration of truth, love, and light are welcome. Because you don't want to, like my sister is always welcome, Lola. So yeah, I don't want to ban everybody. I don't want to say no negative spirits or no spirits, period. Just the negative ones. Any spirits of negative vibration, you're not welcome here.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I went through and I smudged the entire house, and what I need to do next is to do a cleaning in here. And, because it's a reflection of the mind, body, soul. Your house is your temple. So I need to go through and do that as well.
Yeah.
But has anyone else gotten to that point where you feel like saying, okay, you're fired to your guides and angels?
Yeah.
Have you gotten to that point? Let us know.
Yeah.
What led you to you getting to that point?
The fact that I had to ask my mum for money for food shop. I was like, I think I'm 53. I'm not sure. Am I 52 or 50? I can't remember. Anyway, whether I'm 52 or 53, I shouldn't be asking my mummy for food shopping money.
I thought you were 51. I thought because there's an 11-year difference, and I'm 62.
I was born in 71.
Yeah.
March 71.
Oh wait. Yeah. So you just turned 52.
52. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care either way. It makes no difference to me. Anyway, it's just a number. But
in October, I'll be 11 years older. Okay. So continue, please.
So yeah, I just thought to myself, I think you're taking the pee now, because I'm out there, I'm doing everything that they've asked me to do, my guides,
and then some,
and I'm doing, things. I'm doing free stuff as well. So to me, that's like, gratitude. Does that make sense? So it's doing free stuff. It's giving whenever I can. Even when you have nothing and you give, that to me is like an unconditional feeling.
Yeah.
And I know that both of us do that, and probably a lot of you do that. And so all we're doing, if you imagine, we don't ever do kind deeds to get something back. That is not something that you do. They're not unconditional. But the universal energy is a bank of energy. And so every now and again, we have to shake the tree to say, I deserve a payout right now. I deserve this to come back to me now. And I want it, and I want it now. And it's like sometimes we have to throw our toys out of our pram to get heard, because it's no good saying, oh, could you please help me for this? Oh, could you please, I've had a big bill, could you please help me? It's like, no, I need something continual, something, a breakthrough continually. So it's like sometimes it's like I get my booking system is like 2 weeks booked up, absolutely booked up, and then everything will go really slow. And I can understand that the case, but because other people are going through financial hardships, and it is hard. But sometimes you're like, but there are lots of people out there who can afford a reading, and it's like there's something else happening. And I do believe that the dark side do F with that. They do F with your financial hardships, because that gives a low vibrational energy. It makes us sad. It makes us, our self-worth go down. It makes us feel grumpy sometimes, because, it makes us feel as if, well, what am I doing wrong? All of those low vibrational energies. So it is no wonder that they can block people from booking a reading, or, from, work coming to you in general, any other work. So yeah, sometimes every now and again, your guides cannot, I'm sorry to go on about this, but your guides cannot intervene unless you give them permission to. And sometimes when you're doing that bit of a rant to your guides sometimes are a bit relieved that you've actually noticed that actually there's been some interference with you. They also send people sometimes to fuck with your head, sometimes to this could be friends out of the blue, with conversations about how well they're doing, and it's deliberately to trigger you into well, what about this? And it's not to create envy, it's to create that low vibration inside you. Sorry.
I love it. No, and I asked you to reveal that, and it's important because what you're sharing is felt by so many other people, myself included. And sometimes people don't even think about the possibility of saying, you know what, I've got these guides and angels, they're not working for me. Maybe they've been co-opted or whatever, but might be time to give them the boot.
And sometimes that you say that, but then They pick things up. They know what the score is over there. And I think now and again, my guides go, oh, here she goes again. Oh, God.
But I'm thinking they don't know. They're thinking, well, good things are about to happen in another month.
They know.
What about right fucking now?
Yeah.
What about a month ago? What about the last 3 years? Where have you been?
Yeah, exactly. But know that you know your worth. Know your worth. If you know that you are worthy of financial security, abundance of love, feelings of happiness, all of that, you just say, bring it. Yeah, and just let them do their thing.
But I got to put this out there, and we're both guilty of this, my love. We don't want to ask others for help. I'm so stubborn when it comes to that, for asking anyone for help in anything. You don't want to ask people for energy when you're rocking, like you're rocking a little right now, but you don't want to ask anyone for help. What's the message being sent out to the universe when you're blocking help?
Yeah, but sometimes I do ask for it. I just don't want to ask for it all the time. I don't want to be a victim all the time, love.
But you're still blocking that from
I'm not, because my guides give me my guides, my angels, you give me the love and support, my mum does. So I get it, but I do not want to be putting out there every single day, hey, can I have some healing? The next day, oh, hey, can I have some healing? And the next day, hey, can I have some healing? And the next day, hey, can I have some healing? I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing that.
I don't mind.
I know you don't, because you're.
I don't mind sending you.
And because it's same as I would you.
Cost me nothing. Cost me nothing to send you positive love and healing. Yeah.
But there is such a thing of being the victim. Oh, bye, Concha.
Only if you believe it. Only if you buy into it. You don't have to be the victim. You can just say, hey, thank you. That's it. Without being the victim.
It's no good getting at me because you did exactly the same thing. So no.
That's why that's why I bring it up, because we're both, and I prefaced this by saying that we're both guilty of this. I learned an important lesson, folks, at Aldi's a couple months ago, and I'll share it with everyone real quick. You have these at Aldi's. You have the shopping carts that you have to, here in the United States, for 25 cents, you put it in there, and it unlocks the cart, and you're able to use it, and then you bring it back, and you put this little mechanism into the cart, and it shoots your quarter back out at you. In the UK, you use a pound, right? I think, or something.
Yeah.
So anyway, I go to Aldi's, I go back out to my car, and there's this white SUV next to me, and this woman had just pulled in. So I said, would you like my shopping cart? She goes, well, thank you. And she goes, here's a quarter for it. I go, oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
She goes, please take the quarter. I go, no, it's just a quarter. Don't. She goes, please take the quarter, and I'll tell you why. And she said, when somebody offers you a quarter for the shopping cart, they're offering you abundance. They're offering you money. You're declining money, saying, I don't want wealth and abundance. You're blocking it. She said that her grandmother taught her this story about whenever you're out and about and you might see a penny on the ground, pick it up.
Yeah.
Because you're welcoming abundance into your life. So it was an important lesson, a very timely lesson that I learned. That cost me a quarter to understand.
Isn't it lovely? In the end, wisdom coming from a lady in a supermarket in the car park. How wonderful is that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And in the end, it didn't cost me anything because she gave me the quarter back.
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be interested to find out more. Perhaps if you're on Facebook, or I don't know how to get in touch with you, is what I'm saying. How would I get in touch with you? Maybe, I can find out more. That would be amazing. Thank you. Hi, Tara.
Hi, Kara. Maybe she'll be joining us on Monday or Tuesday, rather.
Do you know, wouldn't that be great?
Yep.
Wouldn't it?
Yep.
I think it'd be brilliant.
My sister Tara is an extrovert.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Lola was an introvert and I'm the introvert, but Tara's an extrovert. And people thought that Lola couldn't speak because Tara was always speaking. Lola thinks this, Lola wants that. Lola never spoke until she was like 4 because Tara was always speaking for her. Poor Lola.
Alexis, that's interesting. Would like to know more about that for sure. Yeah, I hope they didn't drag you in it too much when you were little, though. That's not so great. But I love to know information about them. Yeah.
Starlight says, I do that all the time when I pick up a penny or the quarter or whatever it is. Not only do I pick it up, I look at the date on there and then I run the numerology on it. So like
Yeah.
a 2003 penny, I'm thinking, okay, 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3 is 5. Change is coming. That's the, for 5. Yeah.
Look, what this lady does. Now, didn't that
Andy
man
Monk.
called Andy Monks, he did that, and we wanted to get him, weren't we thinking about doing another conference maybe?
We were. I tried
about,
contacting him. He's like fallen off the face of the earth.
but maybe this lady could. Would you be prepared to come and do a talk, Starlight, about what you do? That would be interesting. Yeah, we just need to know how to contact you. So we need either an email address or contact Gregg on Facebook, me on Facebook, or on the website. Either one of our websites would be amazing.
Hi, Lisa. And Starlight says, I sent you my email and phone number on the chat, but I guess it doesn't come up.
Oh, yeah, sometimes it does block that. I suppose I don't know why. Does it come up at the bottom? God, we are so behind on these comments, love.
No, I've kind of scrolled down further.
Tara says, I'm not going to catch up with you all. I'm really sorry.
Tara says she'll come on with me on Tuesday next week.
Yeah.
She'll speak for me. Gregg thinks this. Gregg says that.
That was funny. That was funny when she was down with you. I love that.
Yeah. So Starlight says, I'm starting a website. It's not quite done, but every time I try to put an email or phone number in the chat, it doesn't come up for you to contact me. Yeah, just contact us via Facebook. Private message us or something. Or if you just put a post, put it under, well, I don't know, you don't want to put it on the post. You want that confidential. So yeah, send it as a message.
Unless you want more advertising, if this is what you do for a living, you can always put it. Oh, you can't put it in the chat. But
I wouldn't make that information public. You'd be spammed with spammers. Hi, Deborah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Rose Ellen. You guys are joining us right as we're going to be wrapping it up here in a little while. I found 4 dimes in my garden. How do you find money in your garden? That's cool, though.
Yeah.
My name is Gregg Prescott. And Allie's is Psychic Allie Psychic Alison Janes, or Alison, is it? Jane? No, it's Alison Prescott. Psychic Alison Prescott.
Yeah. Alison James Prescott. Yeah.
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 It's Gregg Prescott. Here, I'll put a link up. Yeah, send me a friend request if you haven't already. Apparently, you haven't.
I'd like to do another conference though soon.
Right there.
I'd like to. Yeah. Wow. I'm loving the interaction with you all, and you know, we would really love to read out all comments, but it just, yeah.
I was planting bulbs, and 4 dimes were in one of the holes. Were they like old? Were they all like silver dimes? Were they from like the 60s or beforehand, or were they semi-recent?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Bella says that I bet those dimes in the garden were money seeds. I'm also guessing it was silver dimes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've done money spells with you know, copper coins and things like that. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, here's my email address. You can contact on there if it's difficult. Mine's out there already anyway, so it makes no difference.
Yeah, I don't see any friend requests.
Yeah.
But I'll check later on. One of my friends just messaged me. She goes, "Are you aware how funny your faces were at the same time? This is what the video looked like when it came across my feed."
Yes.
Yes, we did that intentionally.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, well, guys, we've had lovely time with you all. We have. And hopefully, how are you feeling, darling? Are you feeling up for doing the next part? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it.
Just a suggestion, but why don't you tune into the next StreamYard, and you have a sleep. I'll put myself on mute, and then I'll just gently wake you up. Gregg!
No, I'm okay right now. I'm okay. And
right.
we're going to be, it's only half an hour. So
I know, half an hour can really help.
No. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us. We were talking about how time is moving fast. It's been an hour and a half since we've been on here, and it seems like it's only been like 20 minutes. You know, it's amazing how quickly this hour and a half has gone. But thank you everyone for joining us. And if you're watching this on the recorded version, thank you for joining us there as well. And you know, I hope you're leaving comments along the way if you're watching this on the recorded version as well. We love every one of you and appreciate each and every one of you as our In5D family.
Yeah. Deb Mills, sorry, I know we're just on our way out, but this has just got my attention. I've been trying forever to get my story out, but have literally been traumatized to death. Back in 2020, Ali, you said you couldn't help me. It's not a matter of money. I need someone to talk to. May I via again? Yeah. Why couldn't I help you? That doesn't ring any bells, but yeah, definitely contact me via the website. There's only one person who I didn't, and you're not that person's name. The person had a different name. And it was literally because I kept offering a handout. And it's, you know, when it's like you then turn up and they don't turn up. And then
yeah, I remember that.
It's free.
Yep.
It's free. I'm doing it for free. And then they
Yep.
don't turn up. They don't turn up. And after the third time, I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore.
You're blocking off your own personal time that could have been used for other people for
Yeah.
someone that's not going to show up.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
of course, I'll do my best to help you, Deb. Of course. Yeah.
And Deborah,
Sorry.
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Take care, Tara. And there's Tara's friend down in, she's from upstate New York as well. And see you in a half hour. Heidi ho, Tara.
Heidi ho.
Yep. So anyway, yeah, we love all of you and are so grateful that you joined us. And hopefully we'll see you back here in about 30 minutes.
Yeah. We'll see you in a bit. I've got
Yes.
some really interesting things happening in the UK that I really want to talk about. So yeah, see you then.
Sounds good. All right. Till the next time, sending you all infinite love and light from our hearts to yours. Take care, everyone.